Firefly? Mr. Firefly, where are you? Hello? Hello? Is there anyone here? This is a funny-looking bush.
Oh! Who plucked my feather?
I did.
Who is that? Who?
It's me, Scooter Magruder.
Why, you're the strangest-looking squirrel I've ever seen.
But I'm not a squirrel. I'm a boy.
What's that? A boy, you say? Where did I put my glasses? Ah! So you are a boy. You woke me up, you know.
I'm sorry. I thought you were a bush.
A bush? I'm Mr. Know-It-Owl. What are you doing in my treehouse?
Well, I was taking a walk through the forest, and I followed a little firefly up to your treehouse.
A firefly? Ah, that explains it. All right, Phineas. Where are you? Okay, Phineas. Why did you bring this boy up to my treehouse? Yes, I know he was lost, but I don't really care much for little boy.
You mean you can understand him?
Why, of course. Can't you?
No, I'm afraid I don't speak Firefly.
Yes, I know. He isn't that bad for a boy. All right, all right.
Where did he go?
Well, it's time for all of the forest animals to eat dinner. In fact, I haven't eaten anything all day.
I'm getting hungry myself.
That's a fine-looking apple you've got there, Scooter. Where did you get it?
Well, I was taking a walk past Farmer Brown's apple orchard and picked it off one of his trees.
Didn't you see his sign?
Well, yes, but I didn't know what it said. I'm not a very good reader.
Reading, like everything else, must be learned, Scooter.
But I do want to learn how to read better, Mr. Know-It-Owl.
Good for you. Maybe this will help.
Hi, my name is Jack. J-A-C-K. Come meet my friends, the letters of the alphabet. They help me spell my name. Letters, please introduce yourselves.
I'm A, and I'm the first letter in the alphabet.
Do any of you have an A in your name?
I'm next. I am B.
And I'm C. D, wake up.
I'm D.
I am E.
F here.
G, H, I.
Here I am. I am I.
I'm J, and I am very important. I'm in names like John, Jane, Jill, Joe, Jen, Jim, and... All right, Jay, that is enough. Jack?
K.
L.
I am M. And I'm in lots of names, too. Like Mary, Marjorie,
Where is N?
I am N.
Oh, here.
P.
Q. Here I am, up here. Ta-da! Q, you're just another O. There, now I am Q.
R.
S. I'm S. T. Straighten up. I am U. V comes after me.
V.
W. X here.
I am Y.
I'm Z, and I'm the last one, the very last letter in the whole alphabet.
Now you've met all the alphabet letters. Can you remember their names? A, B, C. Let me hear you call each letter with me. D, E, F. Wait, I didn't hear all of you. Try this one again. F. That's better. G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You did that very well. Most of you know that letters make many words besides our names. Letters spell words like cat. C, A, T. Cat. Meow. And if we change the T to N, we spell the word can. C, A, N. Can. Now, if we change the C to M, what do we have? Man. M, A, N. Man.
That wasn't too hard, Mr. Know-It-All.
You see, Scooter, learning to read can be fun, but there's much more to learn.
You were going to see a movie about some very special birds. Ducks. There are many kinds of ducks, and many words to describe them. Some ducks are big, and some are small. Some ducks are yellow, and some are white. But all ducks have feet and wings and bills. When ducks are hungry, they like to eat. And when they get thirsty, they like to drink. Ducks like to walk. And ducks like to run. Sometimes they walk in crowds. And sometimes they walk alone. Ducks like water. They like to jump into it and swim in it and keep clean with it. A duck is a very special bird, and duck is a very special word.
Ducks are big and ducks are small, ducks are short and ducks are tall. There are many kinds and colors, some are white and there are others brown or green or tan or yellow, yellow like this little fellow. These are Farmer Jones's ducks, these are white and yellow ducks. Duck is a word that stands for a bird that walks with little webbed feet. Feathers on its back and it talks with a quack to anyone it might meet. A bird has a beak and a duck has a bill with which he eats and drinks his fill. He waddles round the barnyard ground and pecks at food that lies around. And with his bill he drinks his fill of water that he seldom spills. Duck is a very special bird, and duck is a very special word. Duck is a word that stands for a bird that walks with little webbed feet. Feathers on its back and it talks with a quack to anyone it might meet. Waddle here and waddle there, ducks like waddling anywhere. Some like walking in a crowd while others walk alone and proudly. Some ducks like to walk behind other ducks that walk in line. Some ducks like to walk around in circles on the barnyard ground. Duck is a word that stands for a bird that walks with little webbed feet. Feathers on its back and it talks with a quack to anyone it might be. Keeping clean is lots of fun for ducklings, ducks, and everyone. Always washed and clean and neat, and nicer birds you'll seldom meet. Their feathers are so clean and bright, they keep them clean both day and night. Ducks take baths like you and I, but ducks do not need towels to dry. Duck is a word that stands for a bird that walks with little webbed feet. Feathers on its back and it talks with a quack to anyone it might meet. When it comes to dinner time, ducks are always right on time, running to be first in line. No duck wants to be behind. Little ducklings eat beside other ducklings side by side. Bigger ducks get hungry too and eat just like their babies do. Duck is a word that stands for a bird that walks with little webbed feet. Feathers on its back and it talks with a quack to anyone it might be. Water is the favorite place for all the ducks to play. They like to jump and splash about and do so every day. They like to swim and paddle all around their little pond. And if their wings were strong enough, they'd like to go beyond. Duck is a word that stands for a bird that walks with little webbed feet. Feathers on its back and it talks with a quack to anyone it might meet.
I think I'm going to be a much better reader now, Mr. Know-It-Owl.
Well, that's good to hear. You know, Scooter, I haven't eaten all day, and that's a mighty big apple you have there.
Mr. Know-It-All, why are apples red?
Well, Scooter, everything has a color.
But what is a color?
Well, why don't we look through the window of knowledge and find out?
This film's about red, yellow, and blue. First, we'll look at red. Some things are naturally red, like apples. Dark red plums. Bright red watermelon. And tomatoes to make tomato juice. There are different kinds of red flowers. Some trees turn red in autumn. And a special red bird called a macaw. Most bricks are made from red clay. Some things we always make red on purpose, like stop signs, fire hydrants, and curbs painted red mean no parking. The flashing taillights on cars warns us to slow down. We add red coloring to food like Jell-O, and a different coloring to plastic for cups, and to glass for bottles. Even some dogs are called red. Now we'll look at yellow. Nature makes things yellow, like lemons. Grapefruit. Bananas. Squash. Pale yellow butter. Rich yellow mustard. And the sunny center of eggs. Many bushes. Trees and flowers are yellow. Some fish are too. Important signs along the road are yellow. We add yellow food coloring to candy lemon drops. And a different coloring to things like candles for birthday cakes. To paper to make the yellow pages in our phone book. and to metal for toy trucks and cars. Last, we'll look at blue. The most blue we see is right up in our sky. But nature also gives us blueberries and blue eyes and a few bushes and flowers like pale blue forget-me-nots and lavender blue iris. Some butterflies are blue, and birds called parakeets. This precious jewel called a sapphire is made from a blue rock. We make a few things blue all the time, like a first prize winning ribbon and our mailboxes. We add blue coloring to plastic for letters to have fun learning to spell. And to cardboard to make a world globe with lots of blue water showing. To this glass and ceramic pitcher. And material is dyed blue to make clothes and socks. Red, yellow, and blue are all around us.
Wow, Mr. Know-It-Owl. That really helped me understand the different colors.
Well, that's good to hear.
Even though I know it wasn't right to take the apple without permission, I don't like Farmer Brown very much.
Well, why not?
Because he's different from everyone I know. He talks funny.
Scooter, you should never dislike a person because they are different. It's what is on the inside that counts.
Once upon a time, in a place called Sugarland, lived a tiny chocolate princess. Her father was the Sugar King and her mother was the Sugar Queen. They lived in isolated splendor, not knowing anything except their own sweet land. The chocolate princess was lonesome. One day while playing in her sugar yard, Chocolate spied a very different-looking little boy. He was round, completely round. "Who are you?" Chocolate asked. "My family name is Ball," the strange boy answered. "What's your first name?" asked Chocolate. "Sour Ball," he stated with pride. "Oh," said Chocolate, "you look different than us, but that doesn't mean we can't communicate with each other, does it? Where do you come from?" "Come from a place called Sourland," said Ball. "Well, how did you get here?" said Chocolate. "I rolled all the way," answered Ball. "Roll? Could you teach me how to roll?" "I think so," said Ball. And so Ball taught the Chocolate Princess how to roll and how to jump through baskets like a basketball. Help! And he even taught her how to do eyes. Learning new things made the princess very happy. Ball would make the roll every day to the other side of his land just to laugh and learn about how others live. One day, however, the Sugar King said to Chocolate, "My dear, you must marry the Candy Cream Center." "Yes," said the Queen. "You're much too grown up to waste all your time just playing in the sugar yard." And Chocolate was very sad. And poor Sour would make the long roll every day, but the little princess would not be in the sugar yard anymore. Soon the day of Chocolate's wedding came, and all the inhabitants of Sugarland were excited and waiting for the wedding. Poor little Sour Ball heard about the great wedding that was about to take place in Sugarland between his chocolate princess and the cream center. Sour was mighty upset. So he started to roll towards his sugar in Sugarland. He rolled with all his might, and he was afraid he would be late and lose his chocolate princess. Minutes before the wedding, a little ball came hurtling right through the window of the church and landed right in the middle of the Cream Center. Poor Cream Center. He was a mess. Stop the wedding! What is this? He doesn't look like us. He's different. But he's handsome and clever. What kind of candies would you have? Why would you want to be with someone who looks like that? Because it's what's inside that counts. I never thought of that.
You're right, Mr. Know-It-Owl. Just because Farmer Brown talks a little different than other people is no reason not to like him.
I'm glad you've learned that, Scooter. Now, about that ripe, juicy apple of yours. You know, I haven't eaten all day, and that apple looks very delicious. Oh, very delicious indeed. What do you say we share it?
But, Mr. Know-It-Owl, you taught me all about right and wrong. I have to take this apple back to Farmer Brown. Wouldn't it be wrong to eat it without asking permission?
Well, yes, you're right.
Well, I better be going now, Mr. Know-It-Owl. I'll visit you again soon.
Yes. I'll see you soon. Oh, that apple looked mighty good. Oh, well, I think I'll go back to sleep.